University Challenge. Asking the questions, Jeremy Paxman.
Hello. Two more teams join this series fray tonight, hoping for some small measure of glory in return for the considerable investment entailed in taking a degree nowadays. Tonight's winners will join the starting lineup for the second round of the competition, and the losers could be in with a chance of joining them if their score is high enough. Making its University Challenge debut tonight is Coventry University, which can trace its roots to the foundation of Coventry School of Design in 1843. In 1970, the art school merged with two technical colleges to form Lanchester Polytechnic, named for the car engineer Frederick, and university status followed in 1992. Graduates include the mathematician Naira Chamberlain and the Paralympian Hannah Cockcroft and the television farmer Jimmy Doherty. Representing over 38,000 students and with an average age of 23, let's meet our first team from Coventry.
Hello, I'm Dino Birati. I'm from Bromsgrove in Worcestershire and I study automotive journalism.
Hello, my name's Kirsty Harrod. I'm from South London and I'm studying for a PhD in Ancient Greek.
This is their captain.
Hello, my name is Akshat Goyal. I'm originally from New Delhi, India, and I'm studying English literature.
Hello, I'm Meredith Whiting. I'm from Warwickshire and I'm studying for a Masters in Environmental Management and Sustainability.
Now, Cardiff University opened its doors in 1883 as the University College of South Wales and Monmouthshire, with just 151 students enrolled. 10 years later, it was one of the three founding institutions of the University of Wales, but regained independence in 2004. Notable alumni include the biologist Alice Roberts, the filmmaker Nick Broomfield, and the England cricket captain Heather Knight. Representing over 33,000 students with an average age of 22, let's meet the Cardiff team.
Hi, I'm John Wimpress. I'm from Stroud and I'm studying for a Masters in News Journalism.
Hi, I'm Will Balkle-Weston. I'm from North Devon and I'm studying chemistry.
This is their captain.
Hi, I'm Zoe Revel. I'm from Cardiff and I'm studying maths.
Hello, I'm Ella Freeman. I'm from Cardiff and I'm studying psychology.
Well, the rules don't change on this competition, so fingers on buzzers, here's your first starter for 10. Noted for its high level of biodiversity, the Cerrado is a large area of tropical savanna that covers much of the central inland area of what country, including the states of Goiás, Tocantins and Mato Grosso?
Cardiff Balkwell-Weston.
Paraguay?
No. Anyone want to buzz from?
Coventry Harrod.
Panama?
No, it's Brazil. 10 points for this. Which London station serves 6 different underground lines, is the only London station with a platform number 0, and in...
Coventry Buretti.
King's Cross.
King's Cross is correct. Your bonuses are on well-known bridges. All 3 form part of National Cycle Route 1, which extends from Dover to northern Scotland. Firstly, situated near a Norman castle and cathedral of the same name, which bridge carries Route 1 over the River Medway?
Any idea?
Dartford Crossing.
Nominate Bharati.
The Dartford Crossing.
No, it's Rochester Bridge. Almost 1.5 miles in length. What was the world's longest single-span suspension bridge when it opened in 1981? It is the longest in the world that can be crossed on foot or by cycle.
Clifton?
Humber Bridge.
Nominate Bharati.
Humber Bridge.
Humber Bridge is correct. Route 1 crosses which estuary on a road bridge to the east of Queensferry crossing on the M90 motorway?
That's the M90.
By Edinburgh.
Is it going to be like the Firth of Forth or something?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Which one then?
Firth of Forth?
Yeah.
Nominate.
Nominate Bharati.
Firth of Forth.
Firth of Forth is correct. 10 points for this. Firefly, Jeanne d'Arc and Advance are 3 of the best-growing varieties of which small bulbous plant of the iris family? They are cultivated for their cup, that is, shaped, solitary flowers, which are some of the first to bloom in spring.
Coventry Harrod.
Daffodils?
No?
Cardiff Freeman.
Tulips?
No, it's crocus. 10 points for this. January 2021 saw more deaths than births recorded for the first time ever. In which Asian country? The country already had the world's lowest birth rate.
Coventry Goya.
Vietnam.
No, anyone want to buzz from Cardiff?
Cardiff, Buckwell, Weston.
South Korea?
South Korea is correct, yes. So your first set of bonuses are on scientific theories. In the 19th century, many scientists believed light couldn't travel through a vacuum and was instead transmitted via a luminiferous ether. Which two Americans rejected this experimentally in 1887?
Any ideas?
I don't know this one.
No.
No.
Pass, sorry.
It's the Michelson-Morley as in their experiment. From the 17th century, scientists thought flammable objects contained what hypothetical substance? Lavoisier overturned this theory in experiments during the 1770s.
That's phlogiston.
Nominate Will.
Phlogiston?
Correct. Finally, Aristotle taught that animals such as insects could arise from inanimate objects. This idea is known by what two-word term? Disproven experimentally by Francesco Redi in 1668.
It's spontaneous generation.
Yeah.
Spontaneous generation.
Correct. 10 points for this. What phenomenon may be measured in the ZHR, or zenithal hourly rate? This being the number that will be seen under ideal observing conditions. The phenomenon may occur sporadically or in showers or occasionally storms with a ZHR that may reach tens of thousands.
Coventry Harrod.
Meteor speed?
It's meteor showers, but we'll accept it, So you get a set of bonuses then, Coventry, on the Legend of Zelda video game series. I need the title of the game in each case. Which title in the Legend of Zelda franchise has a word in common with the English title of the final opera of Wagner's Ring Cycle, namely the Götterdämmerung?
What's Wagner's
I know.
Final Rings?
The only one I know is Breath of the Wild.
Just use that for all three.
Breath of the Wild?
No, it's Twilight Princess. Which title in the franchise includes the name of a musical instrument, this being a globular flute whose name in Italian means little goose?
The Ocarina of Time.
Nominate Whiting?
The Ocarina of Time?
Correct. Released in 2017, what title in the series shares its final word with a 1903 novel by Jack London, whose protagonist is Buck?
Try Breath of the Wild for this one. Try Breath of the Wild again.
Breath of the Wild?
Breath of the Wild is correct. We're going to take a picture round now. For your picture starter, you will see a flag. For 10 points, please identify the capital city that uses that flag.
Cardiff Wimperis.
Washington, D.C.
Washington, D.C. is correct. So we follow on from the flag of Washington, D.C., with picture bonuses being 3 more flags used by capital cities. In each case, identify the city. They're all European. Firstly?
That's Berlin.
Berlin.
Berlin is correct. Secondly?
I don't know this.
I don't think I know this one. Guess one.
Somewhere in Spain, maybe.
Madrid.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Madrid.
No, that's Rome. And finally?
Amsterdam.
Amsterdam.
Amsterdam is correct. 10 points for this. Launched in reprisal for rebellions in Northumbria, the so-called Harrying of the North was a campaign of devastation waged across the northern counties by which King of England?
Cardiff, Buckwell, Weston.
William the Conqueror.
Correct. These bonuses are on Virginia Woolf and her contemporaries. Born in East Midlands in 1885, which novelist and poet did Woolf say was like an express train running through a tunnel? One shriek, sparks, smoke, and gone.
Sounds like someone that sort of like lived and died pretty quickly. But...
James Joyce, I don't.
James Joyce.
No, it's D.H. Lawrence. In a letter of 1922, which recently published novel did Woolf describe as the scratching of pimples on the body of the boot boy at Claridge's?
Was it her own novel that she's talking about, or someone else's?
No, it's a contemporary.
That might be Ulysses.
So James Joyce.
Oh, no. Yes, yeah.
James Joyce.
I asked for the name of the book, which was Ulysses, of course. Finally, wherever one cut him with a little question, he poured, spurted, fountains of ideas. These words of Woolf refer to which poet, a Nobel laureate who died in 1939?
Any ideas?
When did Hemingway die? No.
He was actually...
No, sorry. T.S. Eliot's not. But...
T.S. Eliot?
No, it's W.B. Yeats. 10 points for this. After a French chemist born in 1878, what name is given to the chemical reaction between an amino acid and a reducing sugar when heated, whereby some foods turn brown during cooking?
Cardiff Revel.
The Maillard reaction?
Maillard reaction is correct. You get a set of bonuses on the Inca Empire. During its expansion in the 15th and 16th centuries, the Inca Empire spread which lingua franca still spoken by millions today?
Quechua.
Nominate Will?
Quechua.
Quechua is correct. The Incas developed a form of monumental architecture that fitted stones together without mortar. An example is which ruined citadel, which is now a UNESCO World Heritage Site?
Yeah, Machu Picchu.
Machu Picchu?
Correct. Who was the last Inca emperor? He was deposed and executed by Francisco Pizarro in 1533.
Atahualpa.
Nominate Will?
Atahualpa.
Correct. 10 points for this. The Education of a Christian Prince and In Praise of Folly are English titles of Latin works by which humanist scholar of the Northern Renaissance, born in Rotterdam in about 1469?
Coventry Goya.
Albrecht Dürer.
No?
Cardiff Wimperis.
Erasmus?
Erasmus is correct. These bonuses are on people whose surnames are also SI units. In each case, I need only a surname. Born in 1864, the German sociologist who defined the state as having a monopoly of the legitimate use of physical force within a given territory.
His name? That's so annoying.
I don't know.
You can't remember it, just go for an SI unit.
Yeah, any good suggestions?
Ohm.
Oh?
No, it's Max Weber. Born in 1827, the surgeon who wrote the most influential anatomy reference book in British and American medicine.
Gray? Gray's Anatomy? Gray?
Gray is correct. And finally, the British actress who played the title role in the film Beloved. She won an Emmy for her lead role in HBO's Westworld.
Is that Tandy Newton?
Yeah. Newton?
Yes, Tandy Way Newton is correct. Well done. We're going to take a music round now. You're going to hear a piece of popular music. For 10 points, please name the artist.
You got me some type of way.
Coventry Harrod.
Ariana Grande.
Ariana Grande is correct. Break Up With Your Girlfriend, I'm Bored was the title of that track from her album Thank You Next, on which the track titles are styled in lowercase. Your bonuses are 3 more recent examples of this trend. I would like you to name the artist in each case. First.
Olivia Rodrigo. Yeah, the artist. Olivia Rodrigo. Olivia Rodrigo. Yeah.
Olivia Rodrigo.
Correct. Secondly.
Doja Cat.
Go for it.
That's Doja Cat.
Doja Cat.
That's Charlie XCX. And finally.
Is it Billie Eilish?
This should be her.
Yeah.
Billie Eilish.
It is Billie Eilish, yes. 10 points for this. Borodin, Liszt and Rimsky-Korsakov are among composers who have based works on which anonymous waltz, known in French as cotelette? You all look blank. I'll tell you it's chopsticks. 10 points for this. What short given name links 3 actors whose roles include respectively Donald Woods in Cry Freedom, Jim Garrison in JFK, and Silent Bob in Clark's, Mallrats and succeeding films?
Cardiff Wimperis.
Jay?
No?
Coventry Whiting.
Tom?
No, it's Kevin, as in Costner, Klein and Smith. Another starter question. The green-coloured Japanese liqueur Midori is flavoured with what fruit of the gourd family?
Cardiff Revel.
Melon?
Melon is correct. You get 3 bonuses on monster movies of the Cold War era. Which 1954 film by Gordon Douglas is usually identified as the first big bug film? It concerns the discovery of a nest of giant irradiated ants in New Mexico.
idea.
No, neither do I don't know, sorry.
It's Them. Which producer and director of the 1950s is parodied in Joe Dante's 1993 film Matinee and was played by John Waters in the television series Feud? He is known for gimmicks such as placing buzzers under cinema seats, for example, in the 1959 film The Tingler.
I've seen that programme, but I can't remember. No. Do you have any ideas?
No, I don't. Sorry.
Carpenter.
That's William Castle. Released in the same year as Them, which kaiju film by Ishiro Honda pioneered the use of suitmation, that is, the use of human actors in monster costumes and miniaturized sets rather than stop-motion animation?
Godzilla?
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Godzilla?
Godzilla is correct. 10 points for this. Answer promptly, giving any two of the 3 amino acids found in proteins that qualify as branched-chain amino acids.
Cardiff, Buckwell, Weston.
Leucine and isoleucine.
Correct, and valine is the element. Right, you get a set of bonuses. They are on national capitals. With an average elevation of more than 4,000 metres, higher than the summit of Mount Fuji in Japan, the city of El Alto lies close to which national capital?
Is that La Paz? It's the highest capital.
Yeah, La Paz.
Go for it.
La Paz?
La Paz is correct, in Bolivia. The headquarters of the African Union. Which capital lies at a height of more than 2,300 metres? That is a little lower than the highest peak in Scandinavia.
Pretty sure that's based in... Yeah.
Addis Ababa.
Addis Ababa?
Correct. Quito in Ecuador is almost as high as the summit of Triglav, an alpine peak that appears on the flag of which country?
Where are there peaks on flags?
I have no idea.
Well, Quito's the capital of Ecuador, isn't it? So, was that in the question?
Oh, go for that then.
No, that was in the question.
It might be Peru?
Peru?
No, it's Slovenia. 10 points for this. What Arabic term meaning in the name of God forms the first words of the Quran? It's an invocation used by Muslims at the start of an undertaking.
Cardiff, Freeman.
Inshallah?
No, it's not.
Coventry, Goyle.
Mashallah.
No, it's Bismillah. 10 points for this. What short French word begins expressions meaning a quick glance or general view, a sudden unforeseen event, a final fatal blow, and a violent overthrow of a government by a small group?
Cardiff, Wimperis.
Coup?
Coup is correct. Your bonuses are on sports at the Tokyo Olympics. In each case, identify the sport from 3 terms with which it's associated. First, rocket split, flamingo, and egg beater kick. This discipline was introduced as an official sport in 1984. I need a 2-word term.
Figure skating.
No, it's in Tokyo.
It's got a kick.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Kickboxing?
I have no idea.
Yeah. Kickboxing?
No, it's artistic swimming, once known as synchronized swimming. Second, Triffis, Fliffis, and Barani. The sport made its first appearance at the Olympics in 2000.
No idea.
Barani. Triffis versus... Gosh. Any guesses? No? Not a clue. Lacrosse.
No, they're in trampolining. Finally, Ollie, nose slide, and goofy. This sport made its Olympic debut at the Tokyo Games. A single-word answer is sufficient here.
Skateboarding?
Skateboarding is correct. 10 points for this. In trigonometry, what is the numerical value of sine squared 45 degrees plus cosine squared 45 degrees plus tangent squared 45 degrees?
Cardiff, Buckwell, Weston.
1.
No, anyone want to buzz from Coventry?
Coventry, Whiting.
1.5?
No, it's 2. 10 points for this. Name either of the 2 moons of Pluto that are named after multi-headed mythological creatures.
Cardiff, Buckwell, Weston.
Cerberus.
Correct. And Hydra is the other one. Right, you get a set of bonuses this time on artistic movements. Its exponents including Franz Marc and Gabriel Munter. Which expressionist movement shares its name with the painting of 1903 by Vasily Kandinsky?
Kandinsky, he did like the blue. I don't think, I'm not sure there's a movement named after blue.
It's not called like Fauvism.
Fauvism is like Matisse.
I don't know, like.
Come on.
Abstract expressionism. I don't.
Abstract expressionism.
That's the Blue Rider, the Blauer Reiter. Its leading figures including Max Ernst and Marcel Duchamp. Which art movement takes its name from the French for hobby horse?
Dadaism.
Correct. Alfred Sisley and Marie Cassatt were associated with which 19th century art movement that took its name from an 1873 painting by Claude Monet?
Impressionism.
Impressionism is correct. We're going to take a second picture round. You're going to see a picture of an animal. 10 points if you can give me its common name.
Cardiff Folklore Western.
Naked mole rat.
It is the naked mole rat. Correct. Well done. Your starter was the naked mole rat, one of only a few species still extant from the Pliocene epoch. Your picture bonuses are 3 more extant animals that made their first appearances during this epoch, roughly between 5 and 3 million years ago. 5 points for each you can correctly identify. Firstly...
Oh,
Is that
cassowary. I think that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nominate Will.
Cassowary.
Cassowary is correct. Secondly...
What's that? That's so cute.
I recognise this, but I can't remember what it's called.
No.
It must be called something like a kangaroo rat.
Oh, yes. I think that is it, yeah.
All right.
Kangaroo rat.
No, it's a South African spring hare.
Oh.
And finally...
Oh, the honey badger?
Yeah.
Honey badger.
Honey badger is correct. 10 points for this. Pampas, jungle, marbled, fishing, southern tiger and leopard all precede what short word to form the...
Coventry Burati.
Grass.
No, you lose 5 points. The common names of species in a family of the order Carnivora. You may not confer. One of you may buzz. I'll tell you it's cats.
Cardiff Freeman.
Too late. 10 points for this. Which play by Shakespeare features a dog called Crab, owned by Launce, the servant of Proteus, one of the 2 title figures?
Coventry Goyle.
Antony and Cleopatra.
No.
Cardiff Freeman.
The Two Gentlemen of Verona.
It is the 2 Gentlemen of Verona. Yes, well done. You get 3 bonuses on US Secretaries of State. Born in Paris in 1895, the Republican Christian Herter succeeded John Foster Dulles as the Secretary of State under which president?
When did they say he was born?
My went blank.
Yeah. I can't think of anything.
I don't know.
What? Any? Do you want any? Nixon.
That was Dwight Eisenhower before him. Which Secretary of State was born in Prague in 1937 and lived in England as a child during the Second World War?
So this guy might have been around in the 80s, or...
Yeah. What did you say, sorry?
I'm trying to think about when they would have been in office. But I
Yeah.
don't know a lot of Secretaries of State, so that's probably not very helpful.
No.
Come on, let's have it, please.
No, we don't know, sorry.
That's Madeleine Albright. And finally, which Secretary of State was born in northern Bavaria in 1923 and emigrated to the US with his family shortly before the start of the Second World War?
Yeah. Pass, sorry.
That was Kissinger, Henry Kissinger. 10 points for this. In which continent are the Allen Hills the site of the discovery in 1984 of a meteorite controversially claimed to contain fossils of Martian microorganisms?
Coventry Whiting.
South America?
No.
Cardiff Folklore Western.
Australia.
No, it's Antarctica. 10 points for this. Dreams, Rashomon and the Seven Samurai are films of which director born in Tokyo in 19...
Cardiff Revel.
Akira Kurosawa.
Correct. Your bonuses are on the sciences. In each case, give the term from the description. All 3 answers begin with the same 3 letters. Firstly, a green variety of beryl, prized as a gemstone. An example is the Gachala, found in Colombia in 1967 and now in the Smithsonian in Washington.
Is that an emerald? Yeah.
Emerald.
Correct. In medicine, an agent that induces nausea or vomiting.
An emetic.
Yeah. Emetic.
Correct. And finally, a mixture of corundum and iron oxides used as an abrasive.
Yeah.
Oh. The only corundum gemstone I can think of is ruby, but it's not that.
We don't know, sorry.
It's emery. 10 points for this. The costliest in history in terms of tonnage sunk. What naval battle of October 1944 included the sinking of the battleship Musashi by US aircraft? It is named in part after an island of the Philippines.
Coventry Buretti.
Midway.
No, you lose 5 points.
Cardiff Bocal Weston.
Savo Island?
No, it's the Battle of Leyte Gulf. 10 points for this. Test by Brunel, Knoop, Rockwell, Shaw and Vickers all ascertain what property of minerals?
Cardiff Bocal Weston.
Hardness?
Hardness is correct, yes. You get 3 bonuses on history of science, Cardiff. In the same year that the Catholic Church told Galileo to abandon his heliocentric beliefs, which other astronomer's book on the subject was banned?
Copernicus?
He was a bit before Galileo, though. What other ones? Was Kepler around that time?
Kepler's like, yeah,
Come on.
18th century.
There's one called Tycho Brahe. I don't know how to pronounce his name or when he lived.
Yeah, no. What do... not Copernicus.
May as well go. Was he only a bit before?
Come on.
Copernicus.
It is Copernicus, yes. You were arguing yourselves away from it. Which Italian philosopher proclaimed beliefs in an infinite universe and was burned at the stake for heresy in 1600?
Oh. I don't know. No. Italian philosopher.
Machiavelli.
Come on.
Machiavelli.
No, it was Giordano Bruno. In 1925, the Tennessee high school teacher John Scopes was prosecuted for breaking state law by teaching his students what?
Evolution.
It was a theory of evolution. You were right. You would have got it had you answered before the gong, but you didn't. You stopped. So, Coventry, bad luck. Thank you for joining us. But we're not going to see you again, I'm afraid. We shall be seeing you again, Cardiff, in the next round of the competition. So many congratulations to you. In the meantime, I hope you can join us for another first-time match. But until then, it's goodbye from Coventry University.
Goodbye.
Bye.
And it's goodbye from Cardiff University. Goodbye.
Bye.
And goodbye from me. Goodbye.